4 days off between the games give you a chance to address some things, work on some things? What's kind of the...
what we said after the first we had a conditioning skate, which we needed. We haven't had many practices in the last month. It was good for us. Yesterday was a day off day. It was technically back to work.
That kind of Sunday back to work, Monday off, is that kind of something you've learned over the years that works best? I mean, I would assume the natural inclination is the Sunday off.
No, it's based on schedule. It's not we don't work regular schedule, right? It's not like...
You're not 9 to 5.
You know what? Yeah. No, it's not that. I mean, why would Sunday naturally be a day off? Just because it is for most people.
Yeah.
See how it works the other way.
Well, following a game, I think.
Yeah, I think I was more... You had a game Saturday night, and Sunday would be, I suppose.
No, we needed... Well, that's why... Here. So actually my end connection that we take Sunday off and you practice Monday. Is that correct?
Yeah, but you get the...
I just finished saying that we had 7 days without practices in October.
Right.
So when I sit with players and we do the schedule, not for because we played last night, we do the schedule because we're going forward. It's the only time in the year other than we had 4 days in this one, and then you have 3 days at Christmas, and then you have, depending if you're saving it for Sochi or not, how many days you have there, right? So this was the one time where we had 4 days. The players, when we sit with them, felt that it was better. They knew we were going to have we needed an aerobic day somewhere in there. They preferred we do it Sunday, not Monday, so they can go Tuesday, Wednesday into the X and O's, and that's why you do it like that. You don't assume that because it was Sunday. I would have rather, and I could have done things Sunday too, but that's not the way.
Okay.
That's not the way we decided. That wasn't me deciding or anything like that. That was sitting with the players because that's the best way to do it.
You've got quite a few years in interviewer.
Pardon?
It wasn't bad.
You've got
I
quite
could have got Sunday off or Monday off.
You could have both off.
Anyways, I hope that's a good explanation.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Because when you have that aerobic day, and you know what, the players are right, and it's no different than training working a horse out or something. Okay, so when they know they're gonna, it had nothing to do with we won 6-0 or we lost 6-0. It's not last night. It's going always about the next part of it. Otherwise, it just stays in that part.
So next month, will you have the 4 mandatory days off in addition to those 2 days off after
You
Christmas?
have to have 4 mandatory days off.
Okay. Those days after Christmas, those
3, that's December. Christmas.
Yeah.
Right, we're in November. So December is 3. And then our schedule, because the way it is, we play the 20. We travel on one of those days. Right?
Oh.
We travel twice. Basically, it's travel day because we go to Nashville.
Yeah, I think it's 28th in Nashville.
So
It is the 20th in Nashville.
the mandatory 4 days off was to appease old players that wanted every day off, that don't play no more. That wanted those rules.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny, some of your guys, I asked them what they did in Nashville, and they said they really did not like having a day off, but they had to.
I mean,
They said they wanted to keep
it's not that complicated, quite honest. I mean, you get your schedule, which is a tough schedule. You get that, and then you even this summer you have 3 or 4 older players that once you get your schedule, you work with them on what time you want to leave, where do we, all things like that. Then the next part is, because of that, is you're not always in big buildings, meaning when you're on the road. I don't want to practice in a rink where there's bad ice, bad boards, too cold, dressing rooms. I don't want to go to those places because the chance somebody's getting hurt or is going to show up the next day sore. I don't want to do that. So if there's a way of not doing that, that's good, that the players think is good, then that's what we do. It's not practice isn't beat the hell out of. That's not what it's about.
So were you in here yesterday
Yeah.
breaking down a lot of video throughout the day?
No, you know what? We were pretty much you can do a lot after games, a lot logged in, so it's not really breaking down, it's just pulling it out. It's pretty much there now with everything that you have.
When you were watching, Uncle?
Not like you have to spool up the film the way they did it in the old days.
8-track.
When you were watching
Toffoli and Vey, before they came up, when you were watching the Manchester Monarchs games, what aspects of their play, each of them individually, was sticking out for you?
They got better. They didn't have a very good start, and I don't base it on goals, assists, points. You base it on what level, what tempo, what pace they can play at, which would apply to this year, and where they have to play. I'm not going to play one of those guys 4 or 5 minutes. If they're going to be here, they're going to play, or they're going to watch and learn, like we did with Tyler last year. Doesn't do any good to dress one of those kids, put them on the bench for 4 or 5 minutes. They're going to play. They're going to play in situations where they can use their ability. Otherwise, and that's what you're looking for when you say that. What did you see? Well, that's what you're looking for. You're looking them to maximize their ability at the level that they're at. And if they're not, then, and they're not the same. That's another problem that remember I was telling you this last year. Don't like you put Pearson and Toffoli and Vey together always. Why would you put them together? One guy's left wing, one guy's right wing, one guy's 4th year, 3rd year pro, one guy's a centerman. Why would you say that they're all different? They might play in 3 different teams before it's all done. So it's not like they're tied together. In fact, there's no way they're tied together because they're not none of them are the same player. If they were the identical player, then they might beat each other out. But that's not what they do, right? Lyndon is a different type of player than Tyler. Tyler's a different type of player than Tanner. So you're looking at what they do, just capsulize it.
Willie went off early.
Really?
Yeah, went off early, never came back.
Justin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's old guys, right? Have to learn the pace that we want again. It's not like they know it. There's a pace they have to play at. Pace they have to practice at.
I may ask.
Pardon?
Was it punitive?
It was punitive.
Punishment.
Oh, that was something with puking. He wasn't
Well,
puking.
sometimes it's that too.
No, it wasn't
Let
punitive.
me grab your recorder.
Yeah.
No.
Punishment, you stay out there.
Yeah. Kind of in the old, you're back in your regressing again. You don't kick guys off the ice because they're not working. Keep them out there working.
Right.
That much I do know.
Not for the camera attribution